and I feel somebody's picking me up on my shoe just to pull me out, okay? Then come to my mind, he said, Tyrol, they're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me, I'm not gonna let them kill me. You know, in my mind, I'm not gonna let them kill me. Now, after this time, then to somebody, they're gonna kill me now. No way, they're not gonna kill me. And I grabbed the shoe, and I felt the person who picked me up, and I hit him with his wooden shoe like this. The guy stopped crying. And he said, I'm not gonna kill you, I'm an American. I came to liberate you. You're free.
Gerda Weissman lost all of her immediate family. She was imprisoned in slave labor camps for 3 years and spent the last 4 months of the war on a death march.
I very clear view of freedom and liberation came that morning when I stood in this doorway of that abandoned factory. And I saw the car coming down the hill. And the reality of that came when I saw the white star on its hood and Nazi swastika. There were 2 men in that car. One jumped out.
I saw some skeletal figures trying to get some water from a hand pump, but over on the other side, leaning next to the against the wall, next to the entrance of the building, I saw a girl standing, and I decided to go walk up to her.
And I was at awe of the disbelief in daylight, to really see someone who fought for our freedom, for my ideals, and he looked like God to me.
And I asked her in German and in English whether she spoke either language. She answered me in German.
And I knew what I had to say, and I said to him, we are Jewish, you know, for a very long time. At least to me it seemed very long. He didn't answer me. And then his own voice betrayed his emotion. He was wearing dark glasses, I couldn't see his eyes. He said, so am I.
I asked about her companions.
He said, may I see the other ladies? The form of her dress we hadn't heard for 6 years. I told him, and most of the girls were inside, they were too ill to walk. And he said to me, won't you come with me? I didn't know what he meant. So he held the door open for me and let me proceed him. And that was the moment of restoration, of humanity, of humaneness, dignity, of freedom.
We went inside the factory. It was an indescribable scene. There were women scattered over the floor on scraps of straw, some of them quite obviously with the mark of death on their faces.
I took him to see my friends.
The girl who was my guide made sort of a sweeping gesture over this scene of devastation and said the following words: "Noble be man, merciful and good." And I could hardly believe that she was able to summon a poem by the German poet Goethe, which is called The Divine, at such a moment. And there was nothing that she could have said that would have underscored the grim irony of the situation better than what she did.
And this first young American Liberation Day is now my husband. He opened not only the door for me, the door to my life and my future.
the closest that I was to a group who was taken to the crematorium, the groups that were taken in, we saw them from a distance, but they never came out. But these people marched through our gates. I mean, they were very close to us. And they sang the Shema, the hero, God. That was their last, or Amin, Amin, I believe. Those were their last words as they marched to their death. Amin, Amin, I believe. And yet these people knew where they were going. And they went with a free, they went with their own soul. I mean, that's how it sounded to me. Not talking about the children and not talking about the screams. But this overrode, Anim, Amin, Amin, I believe, overrode the other sounds. Am I being clear?
So few lived to know the joy of freedom. And this is the most painful thing. And sometimes a difficulty to enjoy all the things, to know how many were deprived of it. It's the hardest thing. But I think if one can somehow give the legacy of the nobility to the inheritors of this new spring, the new generation, the children, the grandchildren, who have grown up in freedom, if they can understand it and value it, then they have achieved a sort of immortality.